Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Evolving L. Today we are having some spaghetti that my daughter made yesterday, but I'm having it today. So, and I added barbecue sauce and ranch sauce on it as well. First and foremost, happy, fantastic, motivational Monday to everyone, everywhere, all across the world. So yeah, we're gonna just get right into this. Again, y'all know how my setups be, so it's just like, and I try to get this out early today. This actually was supposed to be lunch, but it's all good. It is now 4:30 p.m. and this is dinner, so it's all good. You know, she has all the fixings in there: onions, peppers. She don't do that like those extra meats and things like that. But anyway, it's still tremendously delectable. And I know usually it's salad and bread on the side, but chose not to have those things. I'm good. All right, first bite. Give you guys the first bite. Also, let's get a thumbnail actually. Okay. And I'm drinking some water. Almost forgot my Tabasco. Never, never, never. Even though it's already spicy, but also this is going to be, this is really a chit-chat. So I'm going to eat a little bit of this and, oh wow, hold on. I'm going to eat and then we're going to have a chat. So it is going to be my opinion. So it's basically unpopular opinions, beliefs, and perceptions of things. Yeah. I know y'all like, she didn't take a bite yet. Is it good? Yeah, it is. Again, my daughter made this yesterday. Ooh, sauce flying. Got to be more careful. Spicy. So how's everyone Monday going so far? I have one of my grandchildren. He's on spring break right now. I don't know, I really want to discuss this with it being fresh on my mind. Yeah. I'm the type of person, I never want to make a person feel a type of way, but I do want to be real. With that being said, like I I just let me get my thoughts. I want to say this so that my audience can respond. You know, get some feedback on your perception or your understanding of a situation or, experience. And I know a lot of people might be like, girl, you just started this channel. Don't come out the gate so hot. My thing is, I don't want anyone to get the perception, or I don't want anyone, just straight up, I don't want anyone to think that I'm this way when that's not me at all. This is me. And so, yeah, that's why I want to have this conversation. Man, let me fix that. Stir it up. Or bowl down. And this is just the first part of it because I do want to have a particular person join in and maybe we can like eat some fruits or just to build and have dialogue with this conversation because of the emotions that may stem from having this conversation. Yeah. I know that a lot of y'all is just like, girl, what are you talking about? I'll just say over these last couple of days, weeks, even months, even years, I've been very aware of the shifts and the changes that have been occurring within the dynamics of family, friends, partnerships, relationships, and around surrounding my life. And so I would just like to come and, have a conversation with y'all about it. Being real. Okay, so salute, cheers. All right, let's get into the conversation, the realness. So, again, first and foremost, I don't want to offend anyone. This is my truth, my life, and things that I've experienced and I'm seeing. First, I would like to ask everyone, what is family to you? Me, I learned a long time ago. I came into a family. I have parents. I have siblings. I have cousins. I have, outside relationships, meaning friends, associates, partners, my children's father. And my elevation of my life is what I'm overall explaining to you all. And so with that being said, and all of that, I came into that. Family to me is who I created and what sprung from that. I'll say it again. Family to me is who I created and that sprung from that. So, and it just is what it is. People are in categories because I have built a structured home of boundaries, respect, love, understanding, overstanding, and withstanding with everything around me. So why do I say that? So family is my children, my grandchildren, my loved ones, my partner, and so on and so forth, of those that are aligned with me that I allow into my circle. Because people take your kindness for weakness. Me growing up, I look back at certain situations. I've done a lot of healing. And in that healing, doing shadow work, going back and being in meditation and allowing myself to open up and see things and hear things and remember how I was treated, how I was perceived, how I was used, abused, and I'm not upset with anyone because those were the things that I allowed. But me realizing my worth and mental health is a real thing. Speaking from experience, the things that I've experienced, I'm just going to say it like I live with this in my mind. Live and let live. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to worry about what you're doing because I'm too busy over here, content in what my elevation is and what I'm doing and what I'm growing. I don't want anyone to get upset when they come around and I don't come around, or my children don't come around, or whatever the situation may be, or my grandchildren, whatever. Another thing is, I again, over the last couple of days, things have been, it's like riled up in me. So I heard an individual, I was on the phone, and I heard of an individual say, don't talk to your mother like that. When your mother tells you to do something, do it. It's going to come a time when your mother is no longer here. You going to wish she was. You going to miss her. I don't like things like that. But then when you express your truth into people and let them know, that's not, like, don't do that to that child. Because if that parent is a hell-raising parent and making that child feel low, that child is not going to miss that parent when that parent is no longer here. That child actually may feel relief when that parent is no longer here. I grew up with that, where it's like, because they're your parents, this is how it goes. And for a certain amount of time, I was that parent. This is what I love about me. I hold myself accountable in any and everything that I've done and experienced. I constantly tell my children how apologetic I am to them in every situation. And they say to me, Ma, you did your best. I said, no, I could have done better. I said, but the things that I know now, if I would have known then, and I get that it was just an experience and a growing for me to learn from that as well. But nobody can ever say about me, one thing about me, Lakeisha, you can never say that I don't hold myself accountable. In the past, yeah, you could have. But this version of me, that is the greatest version of me, you can't say that. I hold myself accountable in everything that I say and do. I'm mindful, I'm presently aware, and I know what it is that I am feeding and being fed. What I mean by that is what I speak from my mouth. It says life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? So I always have the mindset of speaking life into everyone that in anything, in any situation of that I encounter. I don't see that. I see a lot of the opposite going on. It's like people have that mindset of do as I say, not as I do. And I just want to say, in the most respectful manner, you're messing your children up when you're doing things like that. Everything starts at home. Everything they see, everything they hear, everything they experience. My elevation, even growing up in the church, we'll just say, just for language sake, just for people to have an understanding of where I'm coming from. I grew up in the church, and I was that type of person where I wanted my children to be so heavily and deeply into the church. So one day I said, I want more. I want to have a greater understanding of what this is. And when I tell you, it shot me through a spiritual awakening and a rabbit hole of everything just breaking down in my life and unfolding for me to have to build me back up. And number one, I came to a realization, nobody's coming to save me. I am the savior that I've been searching for. That's number one. Number two, I am my own healer. Yes, you have individuals that can come around and, again, speak life into you and align with you and be on a higher frequency of balance and love, and that helps as well, absolutely. But ultimately, it's all a mind thing. And I say that because it all starts in the mind and the soul and the spirit, and your physical appearance, being, your body, your flesh, all coming together as one. I know y'all like, she's all over the place. Like, believe you me, there is, I know I might have to do a part 2 to this. And that's fine, because again, I want to get this out there, and I want as much feedback as possible. I would love to hear your feedback, whatever it is. But just along with my journey and everything that I've experienced and stuff, I've, again, been broken down to where I'm building back up now. And a lot of the things that I operated in the past, I no longer live that way. I no longer do those things. I no longer desire to do those things. And it's like, I hope this is still recording, actually. But anyway, I no longer desire to do those things or, speak that way. And I feel like a lot of people come around and they're like, she don't talk the same and she don't act the same and she don't move the same. And so it's just like they want to be around me, but they want that old version of me. But that old version of me is healed and know her worth. And so it's like you don't have to accept those things anymore. I don't accept the mindset of allowing your parents to just say and do anything that they want to you. And if they were hell-raising parents, then when they're no longer here and they've transitioned, the missing them, I would miss the fact that they didn't grow and see where, they're I would be saddened by the fact that they didn't grow and see where they were in error at and heal those versions of themselves, that mindset. Again, unpopular beliefs, mindsets, and opinions. And it's just my opinion. Like, there's so many children walking around broken because of the parents that they just assume that they are doing the right things for their children. And I'm not coming for anyone. Again, I live and let live. I would just for me, because I can't see your worth more than you see it. And that's just, it is what it is. Like, I hear children and young adults express themselves about the way their parents talk to them or treat them or the mindsets that their parents have for them. And they're just like, that's not my life and that's not what I want to do. And I feel so boxed in and I feel so messed up that I can't actually sit down and really and truly have a conversation with my parents and have them to hear me without turning it on me, flipping and playing victim role, or it's my way or the highway, my rules, and that it's just it saddens me. It does. But that's just like, that's one of the things is like, I hold myself accountable for a lot of the things that my children have experienced due to my lack of being there. Because you can be there physically and not be there with an awareness. So it's that. And then it's like looking into that. That's one of the things. And then family. That feels like they know you and they want to come around you, or they want you to come around and they want you to smile and laugh and no, and it's really not like that, because you know that, like, you really feel some type of way about me. And it's crazy because it's like, express that to me. Whatever it is that you feel about me, say it to me so that I can hold myself accountable or be like, not defend, but correct myself in the manner, or correct you in that place where you may be in error because you feel like this happened or that occurred, or you heard this and You didn't come to me and have a conversation with me, but you're just going off the strength of other conversations that are happening and things of that nature and stuff. And it's just like, again, it will be a part 2 to this, because it's like another situation where I see growing up, I saw certain things, and it's just like, you expect me to do what I didn't see you do. Like, I don't, but that's just, we're just pulling off the lid and, getting started. But I would like to have your feedback on things and stuff. And again, like with support. I watched the video and a young lady said to me, she said, well, she didn't say to me, she made a video expressing herself. And she said, a lot of y'all have family members and friends and associates on all of y'all social media platforms. And then y'all are trying to build up y'all, go over there. And then y'all are trying to start something new in your life, a new journey of content creation, or, getting out there and making videos and doing whatever it is, starting a business or whatever it is. She said, I want y'all to get this out y'all mindset. Your family is not, those that you are around, they're not going to support you. She said, those that you come and network with outside of your family and friends and loved ones, well, not really loved ones, because she said those that really truly want to see you win. They don't have any hidden animosity or hidden agenda or anything. They really and truly, they're there for you. Yeah, you can have people in your corner, and then you have people that are in your corner and they're really there for you. But you have a lot of people in your corner and they're there to watch your demise, meaning watch you fail. But she said, I want y'all to get that concept out of y'all head that, oh, I'm going to start this, and yeah, they love me so much and they've been here and stuff, and we party together and we always surround each other and we laugh and we giggle and we chop it up, and I support them and I love them, and I'm always commenting on their platform and their posts and things like that, and I'm for them, I'm really for them, and and I love them just because, and I'm that type of person. And they know that. They see that energy on you. They see that glow in you. They know what type of person you are. They know that you are funny, charismatic, intelligent. You have brilliant ideas, that you will go to bat for them, that you are so strengthened and strong, that you are a prayer warrior, that you will go in meditation and be in hours, not for yourself, but for them, that you would meditate, that they know, they see that glow again on you, that frequency of nothing but perfect synergy. They know that. And that's why they stay stuck to you, because they feed off of that. But they will never actually support you. Because if that's the case, they're like, that person will elevate and get to a point where I'm no longer going to be able to be around and stuff. And it's like, no, you don't even have that mindset. You just trying to win and come up so that it can be stability throughout your bloodline or your circle. But everybody don't see you that way. She's like, you're going to see as you grow who's for you and who's not for you. And it's not even sad to me. It's just the honest truth. She never was lying. I can see people view my page, view my content won't like it, won't comment, and it, believe you me, it doesn't hurt. Because again, when you know who you are, you know what you're working with, you know that nothing is going to stop you. So I'm here and nothing is going to stop me, because guess what? This is what I want. And I'm going to allow nothing and no one to stop me. And I know they're going to be like, yeah, because she's the one that would do anything for... No. Again, I don't have to. I know that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and I'll just keep speaking life into me. And I'll just keep speaking life into everything that I touch. And I'll keep seeing it manifest right before my eyes in an amazing, abundant, positive manner. And I won't even speak negative about them. I want the best for them as well. Like, there's so many people that I have come into connection with, and then we are no longer connected. And it's no love lost. I still love you. I still appreciate everything that we've ever experienced. But all is forgiven. I forgive myself. I forgive all others. But access denied. We've ran our course. And it's okay. It's okay for that elevation, because it's not to say that as you grow, they're not growing as well. Sometimes you got to let go so that growth can occur with both parties. So, yeah, that's that. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about, because this has been a longer one, is the religion mindset. And where people, again, because I don't want anyone to perceive me to be a certain way, and then they start seeing things and they're like, hold up, wait, because she don't, I don't, but I do, because I do know. So that'll be another conversation for another day. But yes, until next time, be you, be unique. Continue to have a fantastic, amazing, wonderful, prosperous, elevating, successful, agape, love-filled, unified, motivational Monday. I know you all will, because that's the mindset you set for yourselves. Peace.